at the foot of the high mountains of the pre-Aragonese Pyrenees, is one of the best preserved medieval wonders in Europe, the castle of Loarre. The surroundings of the castle are as impressive and captivating as the fortress itself. Located in a strategic and picturesque place, it offers a natural landscape that enhances the majesty of the castle. From the heights of the castle, you can see the extensive plain of the Olla de Huesca, a fertile region where crop fields predominate, especially cereals and sunflowers. The plain offers a stunning visual contrast with the surrounding mountains. The history of the castle dates back to the second half of the 11th century, during the reign of Sancho III of Navarra, and has great historical and architectural importance. The fortress was built on prominent limestone rock that provided an excellent view and control of the plain of Olla de Huesca, which made it strategic for the defense of the territory and the surveillance of the surrounding routes. Sancho Ramirez, son of Sancho III, continued and expanded the construction of the castle. In its original design, the castle served as both military fortress and a monastery, housing a community of Augustinian monks. In retrospect, its defensive function remained important, especially during the Reconquest campaigns against the Muslims in the region. The Loarre Castle is an outstanding example of the Romanesque military architecture. The wall that surrounds the castle is about 200 meters long and is made up of 11 semi-cylindrical towers, except one which is square. The wall is of considerable thickness of 1.5 meters, making it a magnificent defense for the population inside. And before continuing with the tour of the castle, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content like this. Before entering the fortress, note that the entrance also refers to the most religious part of the castle. The entrance door is in Romanesque style, with 3 overlapping semicircular arches. The central arch rests on 2 columns that have 2 capitals with plant and animal decoration, specifically the faces of monkeys that refer to the motto of the Augustinian monks, "See, hear, and do not speak." Climbing the staircase that gives access to the interior of the castle, we find the crypt of Santa Quiteira. We have access to a privileged view through the 5 large windows. It should be noted that the crypt is located just below the church of San Pedro, a Romanesque church inside the castle with a Latin cross plan and a hemispherical dome that reaches 26 meters in height. The apse is semicircular and has a typical decoration of this area, the checkered shape known as taqueado jeques. The construction of the temple adapts to the steep orography of the terrain thanks to the fact that the master stonemasons were able to create a work of great monumentality. The parade ground with the buildings that surround it make up the initial core of the primitive fortress, ordered to be built in the year 1020 by Sancho III el Mayor. The wall on the south side serves to close the church of San Pedro. Next to it is the primitive church of the castle dedicated to Santa Maria de Valverde. Later, King Sancho Ramirez ordered the construction of more buildings that served as residences. This part of the castle is known as El Mirador de la Reina because of the large balcony and beautiful views it had. Next to these buildings stood the south tower that was used for surveillance from this angle of the castle. In the center of the patio, remains of what was a cistern, which was used to store water. In the northern part of the complex is where most of the military units were installed, which were divided into several levels. The main tower of the castle also had a defensive character, above all to control the entrance of the complex. Its construction and decoration has details with a clear influence of the Lombard style, making it one of the most striking in the fortress due to its elegance. It was popularly called the Queen's Tower, although there is no evidence that it was used for residential purpose. Passing through the walkway, we reach the second tower, called Torre Albarrana. According to the meaning of its name, this tower did not have any stone walkway that linked to the Queen's Tower, so it was a defensive tower but completely isolated from the complex. It was accessed through a wooden suspension bridge that, in the event of a siege, could be removed to protect the occupants of the premise. Today, this fairy tale castle is an important tourist destination and a valuable historical monument. It has been the setting for films such as the famous The Kingdom of Heaven, directed by Ridley Scott, among others. The Loarre Castle is not only a symbol of the medieval history of Aragon, but also a testimony of Romanesque military architecture. Its state and conservation and the beauty of its surroundings make it the jewel of the Spanish historical heritage, attracting visitors from all over the world and learn more about its fascinating history. My name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, share, and definitely subscribe to find out more amazing places to visit before you come to Spain.